She offered me some lace and she told me it would take me places. Now I can feel my face and I'm pretty sure she left some traces. Some good, some bad, doesn't matter if it feels amazing. Grab me by the waist, now she wanna tell me something crazy. 4 days, 4 nights, I'm losing track of time and I wonder who am I. 4 eyes, yours, mine, and I wonder who you might be till you open up your mouth and say, no curves, no nothing. What you see when you look at the horizon? No earth, just flat. No black holes, planets, none of that. No curves, no nothing. What you see when you look at the horizon? No earth, just flat. No black holes, planets, none of that.
So it's been a couple of days riding the Speedmaster, Triumph Speedmaster 2009 865. It's a beautiful bike. It's quintessentially British. It really has that British look and feel. The cream colour on the side of the tank is a gorgeous painted tank, and I've always wanted a Speedmaster with a painted tank, twin 45-degree cut pipes running the length of the bike at the bottom, and this is pretty close to exactly the bike I've wanted for a long time. It's clearly not a bike for cutting up the twisties. The frame, the engine, the handling, they're not at all as sharp as my Honda Spirit, but the Speedmaster is certainly extremely competent. I've got no doubt it could handle things, no worries at all, and it's a beautiful, beautiful bike. I love it, and I'm loving this ride on it. It's eating up these roads, no worries at all, comfortably and stylishly, and fifth gear with all this engine is perfectly happy on this ride. 865, it's extremely competent. It doesn't like to likes to rev, but it's not having to work hard to be sitting here at 110 all this way. The engine note has the twin parallel 865 with the pistons popping away, doing their duty, but you put it under load and they turn into barking bulldogs. It's a beautiful sound.
I remember when it felt amazing. At least she didn't lie when she told me she had something crazy. 4 days, 4 nights, I'm losing track of time and I wonder who am I. 4 eyes, yours, mine, and I wonder who you might be till you open up your mouth. 4 days, 4 nights, I'm losing track of time and I wonder who am I. Yeah, 4 eyes, yours, mine, and I wonder who you might be till you open up your mouth and say, no curves, no nothing. What you see when you look at the horizon? No earth, just flat. No black holes, planets, none of that. No curves, no nothing. What you see when you look at the horizon? No earth, just flat. No black holes, planets, none of that. No earth, just flat. No black holes, planets, none of that. No curves, no nothing. What you see when you look at the horizon? No earth, just flat. No black holes, planets, none of that.
Hey, thanks for watching, and here from the editing desk I'd like to thank 2 people for becoming Patreons recently. Peter, old mate Moto, a guy I met a few months ago, and a guy that is really talented at his craft and applies his talent wisely, which I think is a rare thing these days. And it's fantastic to meet you and spend time chatting, Peter, and I'm blown away that you've become a generous Patreon like that. Thank you so much. I should mention Peter has probably, I think, what I would call my favourite trike, and I don't know if you call them a trike with the two wheels at the front or if there's a different name compared to two wheels at the back, but this is one of the ones like the Can-Am Spider. Maybe it is a Can-Am Spider, but it's one of the earlier ones and really focused. I think often when manufacturers are making trikes, they see so much room that they sort of put a lot of things onto it because you've got all that real estate to play with, I suppose, and make things more comfortable and nicer. But I really liked that it was very much focused down onto the purity of riding, and that's certainly, I would say, the model I would get if I was going to get one of those Can-Am style trikes. So very nice bike, Peter. I was very impressed. I'm also riding from Wollondilly into Canberra tomorrow, where I'm working for the week over in Canberra and then riding back at the end of the week. So I'm quite looking forward to that and getting that Honda Spirit out for a good stretch. It starts up straight away after sitting for a couple of months. It's unbelievable. It doesn't even need to crank. It's really something. So it was really nice having that assurance from you, and also a faith in good workmanship. I'm really thankful, Peter. Thank you very, very much. And it's great to have you on board as a Patreon. The other Patreon who's new that I'd like to call out is RJ. And RJ runs a channel 602 North, a YouTube channel 602 North, which actually refers to a house that he used to have. And now he's got a new house, which is not a new house, it's an old house, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You should check out his channel at 602 North, but it's not a house channel, even though the house is prominent in it. It is, I would say, predominantly a motorcycle channel, although you could very much call it a lifestyle channel. RJ's got one of those heartwarming sort of personalities. He's playful, but has a lot of messages and things that he talks about. He's big on Jeeps. I don't know a thing about Jeeps really, but he's big on Jeeps, and he has an Indian Chieftain, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but Indian Chieftain, a recent one, which is a beautiful bike as well. But there's other things. There's drone footage. There is talk about his pets, which that's a heartwarming story in itself. RJ, I don't know whether to use your first name because I don't know if you want that out there, so I'm just going to stick with RJ, but thank you for becoming a generous Patreon. It was a real surprise and really blew me away. Thank you, mate. It's awesome. And I hope those intricate surgeries on your eyes are coming up 100%. So Peter and RJ, thank you so much for coming on board. It's really appreciated and blows me away. Thank you so much. And I'll see you over in the Patreon channel for the Patreon videos. One should be out sometime in the next week. So I'll see you then.